Right, so family, welcome back to another episode of Crisis Counseling. You feel me? Where we keep it transparent and we keep it true. Yeah, man. A lot of different messages. Um, but it is what it is. Like I said, man. Uh, we finna go into some of the notes today. I had a little time to, kind of piggyback on what we was talking about or reading yesterday, right? And depending on how much time I have left after I, get through the notes, we might continue and read, like I said, because I stopped at that point yesterday because I was at an hour. So today we talking about imagination, right, is everything versus beliefs, right? The belief systems that we've been placed, right? Like I said about 2 weeks ago, this world is a giant computer, and your beliefs is the software. So I'm gonna break down. I broke down the belief systems first, so we're gonna go on and get into that belief systems, right? Excuse me. Do you believe that the Bible is the word of God, right? When you vote, do you register as a Democrat or a Republican? When it comes to human nature, right? Do you believe that we are inherently selfish or selfless? These are all great examples of different types of belief systems, right? A belief system is an ideology, right? Or set of principles that helps us to interpret our everyday reality. This could be in the form of religion, politician affiliation, right? Uh, Philosophy or spirituality as well. We finna go and get into it. Among many other things, these beliefs are shaped and influenced by a number of different factors, right? Our knowledge on a certain topic that we were raised on. We was talking about this the other day, yesterday, that we was raised on. And even peer pressure, right? From others can help to create and even change our belief systems. These convictions, the convictions that come from these systems are a way of you, a way for us to make sense of the world around us and define our role within it, right? So there's so many different belief systems, right? But I just picked like the main ones that we dealing with right now. You know, the first one we gonna get off into it is the religious belief system, right? The religious belief system, the one that we all familiar with. Belief systems are something that affect our everyday lives. They are commonly associated with religions. A religious belief system is usually structured around moral code, right? This box that we be talking about, you know, if you do this wrong, you gonna get cursed. If you do this, you blessed by the Lord, right? This moral thing. Let me go on and continue though. I don't want to get off. So, the belief of one or more deities as well, right? One or more deities. You think you just in church praying to Jesus or God or whatever is more than, than just one of these deities. But they make you think it's just one God, right? But it's more. And the ability for supernatural occurrences to affect us and the universe that we exist in, right? A spiritual belief system is closely related to this, but it is not as structured, right? It is not as structured. So just by you thinking you in spirituality or whatnot, it's still a form of a belief system, whether you believe it or know it or not. All right. Some choose to believe in afterlife and follow a moral code of conduct, but do not affiliate with a particular church or denomination. Like I was saying, it's still a form of religion. since it affects the way a person views the world and defines how they treat others, it still counts as a belief system. Like I was saying, you know, it still counts as a belief system. Then we're gonna go on next to the next one. I was focusing on is another one, the political belief system, right? Though religion is the most recognized form of a belief system, there are others as well. Would you say you align more with the Democratic Party or the Republican Party, right? Maybe you do not agree with either of these, you know, and feel a stronger connection with the liberals, right? The liberals or the Green Party, what they call it. Perhaps you do not like politics at all, right? You don't vote, you don't do none of this stuff. You don't participate in it, you don't believe in it. The polit the polit uh, the politics associates would be considered a political belief system, forms of a person's opinion of, or how they feel about the government, the economic system, and all the different other little systems. How do you feel about topics such as immigration, healthcare, and welfare, right? What you think and how you feel about these issues form your political belief system, right? And that's what, you know, all these different little movements, it ain't nothing but a political belief system. Black Lives Matter ain't nothing but a political belief system. All the other different groups, right? The feminist groups, the MGTOW, uh, the LG, and all that stuff. All of these are different political belief systems, and it's all about how you feel and what you think about these different things, basically. All right, let's go to the next section, man. That I was writing down on imagination, right? Imagination is everything, right? I'd rather have imagination than a belief system. Imagination is everything. When you imagine something, your mind starts to think something creative. You are going to create something, right? When you create something, you are known as a creator. It could be a small thing like drawing, right? Some idea to, clean up your house or whatever. It all starts with your imagination. And we've been stripped away from our imagination, right? Or what we call our innocence. We've been stripped away, or we have replaced our imagination with all these different belief systems that put you in a box, right? When you use your imagination, you come to, perspective that there's no box, right? There is no box. But the box, you know what I'm saying, you put yourself in through these different belief systems. Let's continue though, man. I was on the hard today because I was just walking around. All right. It could like yeah. It starts with your imagination. But it's because, you know, but it is being operated by your conscious mind, right? It's being operated by your conscious mind, your imagination. Constantly you are thinking which is not in your present existence, right? We always thinking what is not in our present existence right now, the now moment. So here the important question arises. How does imagination be related to the subconscious mind? The subconscious mind. The answer is that imagination is not related to the subconscious mind because you are thinking or imagining from the upper layer of your mind, right? Not your brain, the upper layer of your mind, the cosmic mind. And you know, the subconscious is the lower, or what we call the hidden. So the next question is how to imagine from our subconscious mind, right? Because you know, you don't understand that your subconscious mind creates your whole reality around you, right? The conscious mind is when you awake. The answer, uh, so the next question is, how do we imagine from our subconscious mind, right? That's 17. Right? There's where most of us, this is where most of us fail to understand the real potential of the subconscious mind and simply imagine from our upper layer conscious mind and leave it there. Following are two principles, you know what I'm saying, that I use when trying to program your subconscious mind to get, you know, get that projection going to your subconscious mind so you can manifest whatever. So I call it golden mornings, right? Mornings are more important and should always start with a positive note, right? We always talk about that as well. How you start your day, right? With a positive note, a positive thinking, or whatever, motivation. And your mind, you know, attracts that throughout your whole day. So never allow a negative thought or negative person to kill your golden morning, right? Your golden morning. Early in the morning is the best time to access your subconscious mind. Why? Because you you just woke up from your sleep, right? You just woke up from your sleep. Uh, our subconscious mind wakes up when we sleep, right? Our subconscious mind wakes up when we sleep, and it's in full operation when we sleep, whether you know it or not. So once you wake up, your conscious mind takes back over, right? Your conscious mind takes back over so you can start operating your body, right? The physical body. Uh, for example, uh, let us take for example, right, that you want a house to manifest or whatever you're trying to manifest. We're just saying a house just to get you to use your imagination. Now close your eyes and relax your body, right? You got to breathe in, breathe out slowly. You just do it for a few minutes, you know what I'm saying? Slowly you'll move into what we call alpha state, right? A higher state of consciousness of your mind, right? Alpha state is connected to your subconscious mind, and that's where it resides. Your subconscious mind resides in the alpha state, so you gotta take them deep breaths so you can calm down and tap into the alpha state. Now start to imagine the house you want. You know what I'm saying? The street, right? The entrance, the doorsteps, the wooden door, the living room, the couch, the television, and everything else, right? Then you gotta see yourself. Then you know what I'm saying. Then move to the next room and feel that you are there. You in there. You in the Joe. Whatever you want to manifest, you in there, right? Using your imagination. Go into your mind. That's how you do it. Open the window and feel the morning breeze. See the nib, see the to see the street, see everything you want to see. See the kids playing. You gotta feel it, right? Now you are mentally in the house that you want, right? Using your imagination. Through imagination, you have traveled to a place that does not exist, right? Because why? Your mind is powerful. Your mind is the universe. Your mind is more powerful than your human brain. That's why they had to script you or script us from our imagination, right? Get you trapped in an illusion, right? But your subconscious mind does not know the difference between reality, illusion, or in imagination. That's why we saying the subconscious mind. It takes however you use it. So it doesn't know the difference between reality, illusion, and imagination. All right, that's what we call in the law of attraction, right? Uh, we call it visualization, right? Using your imagination. All right, so let me continue. So successfully, you imagine a house from your bed, right? Right in your bedroom, wherever you at. If you keep doing this on a daily basis, which feel, the feelings and emotions, your subconscious mind will start interacting with the universe or the God, whatever you want to call it, based on your belief. And you get your imagination into reality. You construct or buy a house based on your imagination, right? We almost at the 30-minute mark, so I'm gonna finish um, the next one. I call this the attracting hours, right? Because you can program your mind to. I do it all the time. I program my mind all the time. I'm gonna wake up at this time, no matter what, and I do. And so, why I call it the attracting hours is because once you get your mind programmed how you want it or whatnot, the subconscious mind get used to that pattern. Get used to the pattern. Whatever you do, everything is a ritual to your subconscious mind, right? So going to the attracting hours, we know the real master inside of us is our conscious mind. Every day, if you keep the imagination at a particular time, then it will be programmed or instructed to your to you master it, right? At this particular time, it'll do the action. Like I said, it's gonna do it regardless, because you already using your mind to program it with your imagination. If you keep doing something at you know, 5 in the morning for 10 days, right? I say 10 days. You know, certain people say it takes longer, but you can miss you can miss the 11th day. It wouldn't matter because your subconscious mind will pick it back up, keep going through this pattern that you're doing. You master, you know, your master is inside you. You know what I'm saying? It's inside you. So sticking to the exact time is important. Just pick a time. It ain't gotta be 5 in the morning. I said I wake up at 3. I bam, then it just depends on how I feel and how my schedule is. But I try to set a time. I'm gonna get up at this time, or using my imagination to focus on what I want at that time and just zone in. It ain't gotta be long. If you master the master or the God inside you, you will attract your desire in a super fast way, right? All your manifestations will be there. It'll be easy. It'll be easy. But you gotta pick that time where you imagining whatever you want. Do it that same time every day for 10 days. If you can't do 10 days, do a week at least. But do it how you do it, you know what I'm saying? Just try it. Um, Try it and see how it works out for you. And so I ain't gonna be on here all day, so we're gonna cut it short because I gotta get my stuff situated for the studio tomorrow. Go on and do that. Go in and get everything done. But yeah, we just try to exercise. When you know, if you can't do it for 10 days, do it for a week or however long you can do it to get that innocence back, get your power of imagination back, so you can start manifesting what you want. Like I said, man, this stuff is so simple, but we haven't been taught it, and we get our emotions and stuff in the wrong different things. Like I said, you gotta master the master inside or the God inside you. Once you master that, uh, you pretty much, walking on top of the earth then. Cause like I said, yesterday, we live in a upside down world. And so I didn't break it down like I wanted to because I was just going in. So if we living in an upside down world, to break it down simple as I can, some people think they on top of the world when the world actually on top of them. So how can we say check out the movie? I think it's called As Above, So Below. It shows a little stuff on there as well about it. But don't get confused about the demons and all that stuff. Just check it out for yourself. Cause it's like upside down world, right? So why you think when you getting drunk or whatnot, most people say don't close your eyes because once you close your eyes and see it dark, that clicking of the what we was talking about yesterday, it you know your mind, the shit rush straight to your brain. So we living in an upside down world. So when you drunk, you really that's why you feel the way you feel because the shit going straight to your brain, right? It's going straight to your brain, and so that's why they call it henceforth a hangover, right? A hangover. But once you get to a certain level, you can, like I said, they got what they call it, that pentagram thing is turned upside down. And then we got a caller coming in, but I ain't taking no calls today, for real. Uh, but what I was saying is, you know what I'm saying, that's why it's an upside down world. You feel that way once you done drunk so much. And that's why they call it a hangover. But with the star flip, you, like I said, just check out the movie As Above, So Below. They show that shit when they go on the earth. But you gotta look at it from a different perspective. It ain't, that they actually went on the earth. It's just they showed you it's an upside down world we live in. In the top part, you gotta raise your level to become on top of the world instead of having the world on top of you. Right? But our imagination is something that we gotta get back and take that back. That way you ain't living off of belief system, right? And the video done froze, or just okay. But yeah, that's why bats hang upside down, because they already know we in the upside down world, you know, and they stay in the dark caves and all that. But yeah, um, we probably finished the next. We probably finished the other paragraphs. I wanted to finish reading them today, but we already passed the 30 mark. That's why sometimes I write this shit, because I know that's what makes me the immortal, right? I can write this shit down, and I know I got to get back on the game, because I could be, writing books about this shit as well. But, it just take time. So, appreciate everybody coming in. And yeah, man, I was just tripping, but it is what it is, man. You got to use your imagination, because the belief systems will have you in the box they want you in. Like, we broke it down. Even spirituality is a belief system. So we just gotta accept it for what it is, and take back our power to get whatever you want while you down here. I didn't say it. I don't even want much. Uh, most people still chasing material things and stuff like that. You can get all that shit if you want it, but it don't make you. And so that's why you can't be of the world. Uh, it is what it is. But we gonna go and play one of my songs, and I'm gonna get on up out of here, because I gotta get myself situated so I could be ready to get this new project done about next month. It's gonna be ready. So let's go and get on out of here. Play Restless. Since we're existing in this world now, take some fucking chances. Every night we should be laughing. Not every night should be spent with you. What I do. Have you ever missed that one that you couldn't forget? They got you deep in your feelings and they making you sick. My condolences go to anyone that's deep up in love. My condolences go to anyone that's missing their world. Cause it's like a tornado when it spins and it twirls. And it's like a hurricane, it keeps sending the pearls. And it's like an earthquake when it trembles and shakes. She keep on telling me her heart need a break. But I can tell by the look on her face that she ain't telling me what she wanna say. I know it's hard to get emotions out the way, But one day you gon' have to make space in this world. Take some fucking chances. Every night we shouldn't be restless. Every night should be spent with you. I do. Ooh, I know too. Ever miss someone you couldn't forget? I'm fed up playing a little game, and I'm tired of playing the finger blame. And I know I put you through some pain. One day I hope to meet you again. And no matter what you pick or choose, you already know I keep it true. And no matter what you say or do, every night I'm always thinking of you. You. Take some fucking chances. Every night we should be restless. But every night should be spent with you. Every night should be spent with you. I do. Ooh, I don't too. Every someone you could forget. Alright, we're gonna end it on that, family. Yeah, man, I appreciate Uncle Bobby for following the page too, man. That's an honor, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, all the work that he, you know, all the knowledge and information that he got, you know what I'm saying? And we really appreciate it, bro. So, you know, peace to you and your queen and your team, right? Uh, we're gonna stay on the consciousness 24/7, like I said, bro. It's so much, man. It's so much to know. So much to know. You can't get beyond consciousness, right? Like the book said we was reading yesterday. You can't get beyond consciousness. You know what I'm saying? You can only expand it, right? The universe is steady expanding, you know. And it's a beautiful thing, man. You know, you can't take none of this stuff, you know, for granted, right? The power that we have, you know, the abilities we have to, you know, keep growing and keep evolving, right? And so just going back onto a personal level with it, right? When I first got into it, so many people, you know, they only get into it because they bored or whatnot and want entertainment. But yeah, man. So we gonna go and get out of here, man. You know, peace to everybody. You know, the goddesses and the gods, and you know, the ancestors, the true warriors, right? And you know, peace to all gods known and unknown as well. Ashe.